early age, started struggling with chemical dependency. Started messing with methamphetamine, so I was getting felony possession charges, and started, dealing to support my own habit. I have about 7 years total incarceration time, and it's all been around, chemical abuse, My last release date from prison was January 2005. The hardest part of doing time is getting out. It isn't going in and doing it.
Minnesota has the 4th highest rate in the nation of people on probation.
I ain't gonna say it's been a bed of roses since then, but I've continued to move and progress in the right directions.
Consistently, people involved in the justice system have been the most demonized and the least supported.
When it, comes time to start establishing a, somewhat normal life again, it's the whole issue of who wants to rent to somebody, to a felon,
And he has worked hard to turn around his life, but is still unable to find employment, has trouble finding houses. And the reality is we're not just punishing the individual, we're punishing his kids. We're making it harder for his family to thrive. 4 years ago now, a group of nonprofit leaders came together and we found the Second Chance Coalition.
Our criminal justice system was designed to not make people perpetually pay for their crime.
In 2009, we were the first state to pass a law called Ban the Box.
And what that does is it requires that all public employers throughout the state take the question about criminal records off of their employment application.
And they can't just automatically rule you out because you checked a box that says yes,
Another law that we had passed was a safe hiring bill. Sometimes employers are worried about the liability they might have when they hire somebody with a criminal record, and the safe hiring bill limits that liability for employers.
It's a whole host of organizations that represent a very broad constituency. And in my world, a broad constituency demands attention and respect.
The work that we do has a direct impact on public safety, keeping people away from crime, keeping people employed, keeping ex-offenders in stable housing, and providing the real support services that they need.
I finally seen a group of people that were actually doing something to try to change some stuff to, make it a little easier for people coming out of the criminal justice system to reestablish their lives.